everybody, my name is Taylor Ratchnock.
And my name is Sophie Spadafino. On this episode of It's Elementary, we will be going over all of the fun events that have been happening in our 6 elementary schools last month. You know, October was a pretty jam-packed month for me.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but now I'm super excited to see what all of our kids have been up to in elementary schools.
Our first school to talk about is Crawford. During October, Crawford Rodriguez students had a blast at their second annual color run, attended the Scholastic Book Fair, and celebrated Halloween at school and during the trunk or treat. November will bring pie sale pickups, dine to donate at Pliables while gearing up for cookies and cocoa with Santa, as well as holiday shop and poinsettia sale. Everyone walking through the main hallway can also spot their amazing Crawford Thankful Turkey. So many activities going on for students and families to be involved, all sponsored by the Crawford Rodriguez PTN.
Oh, that's super cool, Crawford. Ooh. That looked like a lot of fun. I wish I was there.
That's so cool.
I know, it is really cool. I wish we did something like that here.
Yeah.
That would be super fun.
I wish we had more fun stuff.
I know, me too. Crawford celebrated World Kindness Day on November 13th. Leading up to this day, Crawford Rodriguez students collected donations of hoodies for the homeless. They were donated on the 13th as their World Kindness contribution. A video was also posted on the morning announcements to explain the day. Staff and students wore their cardigans to celebrate World Kindness Day in the spirit of Mr. Rogers.
That's so nice.
Oh, look at that. That's super cool, guys.
At Crawford Rodriguez, they value the interaction of their staff and students. This interaction is an extremely important part of their daily routine. However, there are still those students that struggle to make a connection, which can impede upon their learning. This is why they brought back their mentoring program this year. The students who will be taking part in this program have been identified as needing an extra level of attention to help guide them through school. The mentors will be offering support in organization, study, and social skills, as well as acting as a role model for their mentee. Their mentors will not be assigned specific times to work with their designated students, but rather find a groove that fits them best and stay in contact as much as possible. This year, they have over 20 staff members participating. They hope to continue this program yearly.
That's really cool that they brought that back.
Yeah. Did they have that when you were there?
I don't think so. They might have, but I don't really remember it. It was a long time ago. As tradition, Crawford Rodriguez had a large giving tree for those in need. They gathered names of students and had their parents give us things that they needed and wanted for the holidays. They hung about 80 tags in the main office for staff to take and purchase the gifts. Jackson Elks, along with some other places in the community, were kind enough to take some tags as well.
That's so nice of them.
That is really, really sweet of them.
The elementary school counselors and Hope Cathedral have a long-standing community service partnership. Through generous donations, Hope Cathedral assists families of Jackson schools around the holidays. About 70 families were provided Thanksgiving blessing baskets. Each basket included all the fixins and a turkey for a bountiful Thanksgiving Day feast to be enjoyed by the families.
That is super cool, guys. I think Thanksgiving might be my favorite holiday.
Really?
Yeah, because of all the food. Yeah.
Understandable.
Understandable.
Noble understands.
Yeah, Noble understands.
Time to check out what Homan has been up to, who have enjoyed a lot of fun activities during the month of October. Many staff members participated in Pink Day on Friday, October 13th. The staff were invited to wear pink to support breast cancer awareness. Look at how great they look.
Oh, that is super cool, guys.
Whoa. That's a lot of pink.
Yeah. On October 24th, Homan Elementary School hosted a family fall festival from 6 p.m. until 7:30 p.m. This amazing event for the whole family was bursting at the seams, with wonderful information and helpful tools for parents. And let's not forget about the kids. Their amazing teachers had plenty of fall fun through a variety of activities, crafts, games, and, of course, prizes. Refreshments were served throughout the evening, and some lucky families got to leave with a delicious gift basket. This was one event you didn't want to miss.
That sounds so cool.
That does sound really cool. I wish I got a gift basket.
For real?
Yeah.
Homan families were invited to participate in Trunk or Treat, which was held on October 26th. The cars looked great. The staff members decorated pumpkins, looked fantastic as well. The children and adults enjoyed walking around and looking at the scenery.
I think Crawford actually did a trunk or treat too. My little brother went to it.
Oh, nice. Did you
go? I didn't go, but he said it was a lot of fun.
I know that JTV went to a trunk or treat.
Yeah, he said he really enjoyed it. I think JTV went to
The Elms one.
Elms one. Yeah, that's what it was. We'll cover that later. Lastly, the students and staff enjoyed the Halloween festivities on October 31st. Look at the wonderful costumes. Students participated in parades throughout the school day, played games, solved puzzles, or made crafts, and enjoyed delicious treats.
I miss Halloween in elementary school.
I know. I miss Halloween in elementary school, too. We had this really cool, like, Halloween kind of thing in gym where they, like, built, like, different events. It was super cool. You had to be there.
Over at Switlick, who is always proud to talk about, honor, and reflect upon the United States veterans within the Jackson community, especially the family members of their students who have either served our country previously or who are active servicemen or women today. During their recent morning announcements, their entire school took a moment of silence as Mr. Brian Morgan played taps for the school. However, it's the classroom lessons and teaching moments in recognition of Veterans Day that really inspire us all. In one particular second grade class, teacher Mrs. Duffy and her students created these Veterans Day biographies in honor of their personal family member heroes who have served our country. As you can see, on many of these works, photos were included of each serviceman or woman, as well as the years served, and the specific military branch that they were involved in. Congratulations, students, on a great community project. And again, we want to give a thanks to all the servicemen and women, whether they are veterans or actively serving us today.
Oh, that was really sweet. I loved that. A bucket filler is someone whose actions or words show you care about them. Switlick students who are filling the buckets of others are productive, respectful, have integrity, do their best, and encourage others. Panther Pride. Each month, Switlick staff nominates students who exemplify these characteristics. These students might then be chosen to have lunch with Dr. Raymond, Mr. Saunier, and members of the bucket filling team, and receive a celebratory donut from Village Donut Shop, Cassville, provided by the Switlick PTN. The Switlick PTN is bursting with pride as we celebrate these amazing students. They're thrilled to offer these monthly treats to recognize their achievements.
That's so cool.
That is really cool.
Did you ever have like lunch with the principal?
I did not, but I had a few friends that did, and they said it was really cool.
Nice.
So I wish I could have lunch with our principal now. So Mr. Brignola, hope you see this.
Jumping over to Johnson, where fall was in full effect, staff and students embraced the changing season by getting into the spirit of October. To kick off the month, Johnson celebrated a Week of Respect, Safe Schools Week, and Red Ribbon Week, all in the month of October. The purpose of these Spirit Weeks was to raise student awareness to being respectful, practicing school safety, and making healthy choices. To honor these important events, staff and students were encouraged to participate by dressing up for themed Spirit Days such as Crazy Hair Day, Sports Jersey Day, and Pajama Day.
Man, I miss Crazy Hair Day and Pajama Day.
We still have Pajama Day.
I think we had our own Red Ribbon Week over here at Liberty. So, yeah, glad other schools are celebrating it. The second annual Johnson Staff Pumpkin Decorating Contest was held this month. Staff were invited to get creative and transform a pumpkin into a version of their imagination. They really brought their A game. Take a look at some of the pumpkin masterpieces that were created. The pumpkins were then all displayed at the PTA sponsored trunk or treat night for the students. This event had a great turnout and was a huge success. It wasn't all pumpkins and Halloween, though. Johnson's fourth grade students were hard at work on their science design challenge this month. Students were tasked with creating a car out of foam cups and straws. The challenge was to find a way to have it move without pushing or pulling. Check out some pictures of these inventive fourth graders designing their cars.
That's so cool.
That is really
cool. Did you have STEM Academy? Like, it wasn't Academy, it was like a STEM class, kind of.
I think we might have, but I don't think we did, actually.
I remember having to do the car thing.
I wish we did, though, because I totally would have done it.
It was so fun.
Yeah.
Finally, Johnson ended the month with their highly anticipated Halloween parade. Staff and students proudly paraded outside and around Johnson, showing off their fun and festive costumes. Check out some of these awesome costumes. Phew, October was a busy month, but Johnson anticipates November to be just as busy. Stay tuned to see what exciting events occur at Johnson next month.
Those are some awesome costumes, guys.
I love the costumes.
Yeah.
It was always so fun.
You were Bluey.
I was Bluey.
Very fun. We recorded September's episode on Halloween, so you could check out our costumes over there. Moving on to Rosenhour, their fabulous PTA once again outdid themselves with the organization and implementation of their Trunk or Treat family event. The crowd turnout was amazing, and as you could see by the pictures, the support from the Jackson Police Department, the Jackson Fire Department, Classic Cars, and all of their rows and their families made the event a fantastic one. I'm so glad so many people participated in Trunk or Treat.
Trunk or Treats look so fun.
Yeah, they do look really fun. We should do them now.
We should.
Yeah.
High school Trunk or Treat.
High school Trunk or Treat. Those are some good costumes, too.
For real. I love the blow-up dinosaurs.
Yeah, so did I.
The Rosenhour Elementary School, along with the Rosenhour staff and students, were proud to present their annual ELL title, Title I Family Night, on October 23rd. The event featured guest speakers, math and literacy activities, and many giveaways for all of the families that participated. A special thanks to their JEA for the generous donation of Panera box dinners for each of the attendees. There are many amazing things happening at Rosenhour, and they're looking forward to so many more.
I would love a Panera box dinner.
I love Panera.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It is really, really good. Each year, the Rosenhour staff joins together as a team under the leadership of Gina Kenny and partakes in costumes and dresses up for Halloween. This year's event focused on Barbie and was embraced by their exceptional staff. Oh, look at all the pink. I love all the Barbies and Kens.
Barbie was life-changing.
Yeah, it was life-changing. Barbie is a very good movie. You should go see it if you haven't.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. The Rosenhour Roadrunners started up a We Build Club, which is run by Mrs. Koopman, Miss Stearns, Miss Zazzaro, and Mr. Jackson. Sorry if I stuttered any of those. This club is focused on building items to be used for programs within the district. This past month, students built Corsi Rosenthal boxes for some classrooms. These boxes have been found to be more effective than HEPA filters in terms of preventing airborne viruses. Next month, students will be competing in a design contest to create an accessible athletic tool that will be used by students in wheelchairs. They will also have the opportunity to use a 3D printer that was generously donated to the program by a local organization, Amanda's Angels.
That's so cool. It's just
That
like
is really
STEM.
cool. That is just like STEM, yeah. I really wish I had the opportunity. Well, we do have the opportunity to build robots, but I really wish that I got more into it while I was in high school.
Real, I feel that. On Wednesday, November 8th, Mr. Novello came and spoke to the kindergarten and preschool classes at Rosenhour Elementary School about Veterans Day. Mr. Novello dedicated 38 years of military service, 11 years enlisted, and 27 years as an officer. He was a lieutenant colonel in the Air National Guard, and he was the base civil engineer and McGuire Air Force Base. At McGuire Air Force Base, my bad. Mr. Novello talked to the students about the importance of Veterans Day and the different branches of our military. He ended his presentation with a little PT test for the students, including jumping jacks and push-ups.
Ooh, a PT test.
Mm-hmm.
I don't miss those. But that is super cool. On 11/17, Rosenhour first graders enjoyed a parade and Making Butter Day. First graders prepared for the event by reading Balloons Over Broadway by Melissa Sweet, where the students learned about the start of Thanksgiving Day Parade. The book inspired the class to make animal balloons to parade to kick off the first grade family food and butter making day event. This is the second annual butter making day event where students and their families were invited to join them in making butter together out of whipped cream and salt. Families brought cultural foods and treats to share and enjoy the butter together after the hard work of making butter. It was a successful turnout, and all families and students really enjoyed the time spent together.
That's so cool.
That is really cool. I wish I could make butter in school.
No, for real, what? And last but not least, we have Elms. This Halloween, Elms had their annual Trunk or Treat event. Close to 1,000 people attended, and it was their best one yet. JTV even made an appearance decorating the JTV production truck and scaring kids.
Oh, JTV production truck. Yeah, it was. Were you there?
I wasn't. I couldn't make it.
I wasn't either.
I could, though, because that sounded so cool.
That does sound really cool. Yeah, wish we could have been there. It looks like we've got a lot of cool stuff going on in our elementary schools this past month. Thank you for tuning in to this month's episode of It's Elementary. I'm Sophie Spadafino.
And I'm Taylor Ratchenok. See you next month for another episode of It's Elementary. Bye.
Bye.